Welcome and thank you for your interest in my site. You probably saw my TV commercials, and if you want to skip this introduction, please feel free to go to the top of the page and click on the self-explanatory tabs. The TV commercial tab has most all of my commercials over the past several years, some you've never seen before as the networks refuse to run them. The commercials in the beginning focus on insurance companies and legal services, which we continue to aggressively pursue. In the past couple of years, the commercials have focused on the declining spiral the health profession is now in. Big business has taken the field over, and the consequences are devastating. Since initially becoming a lawyer, almost a half a century ago, I've always had a hand in medical malpractice cases. My interest in those cases has evolved to the point that I have hired a team of professionals devoted to bringing justice to the medically abused. Medical abuse is particularly disturbing to me, as my mother was victimized time and again as a result of being in and out of hospitals in her later years. Never enough to take them to court, but taking shortcuts whenever possible, valuing convenience over patient comfort and support. They see the old and infirmed as cash cows to be milked in a manner that will preserve profits while encouraging money-saving minimal services. The result is abused patients with an extremely difficult road to recovery, both physically, monetarily, and mentally. I now have the finances to invest the funds necessary to pursue these most difficult and expensive cases. I can provide the type of representation that makes the medical profession stand up, take notice, and pay dearly to keep me and my staff off their backs, out of their pockets, and away from a jury. I'd now like to introduce Dr. Mike Vinwan. He has been a medical doctor for over 17 years. He has a degree in law and is an essential part of my malpractice team.
Hi, I'm Mike Vinluan. I'm a medical doctor, and I also have a law degree from the University of Maryland. I joined the law firm of Glazer almost 2 years ago. Many people are curious as to why a medical doctor would take the time to go to law school and pursue medical malpractice against fellow doctors when the medical field is so profitable. Oddly enough, the basis for my interest is almost identical to the experience Barry Glazer went through with his mother. My nightmare experience with the modern medical profession involved my father. My father went to his doctor complaining of severe headache. He was discharged with a diagnosis of sinus infection. The following day, he returned complaining again of the same symptom. Instead of taking the time to properly evaluate my dad, his doctor was in such a hurry to get to other patients. He overlooked what could have been a fatal condition and discharged my father to go back to work. The very next day, my father was found on the floor and was rushed to the hospital with a life-saving brain surgery. That incident had a profound effect on me. I almost lost one of the most important persons in my life because this doctor was more interested in time-saving profits, seeing more patients for more money instead of dealing with my dad's severe medical issue. After getting into the field and interacting with many medical professionals, I have found that this doctor was not the exception. He was more the rule. The situation is totally intolerable. Big corporations have just about taken over the entire medical field. The emphasis now is on profits and seeing as many patients as possible. My mission in life has always been to heal the sick. I now believe that the healing can only take place when the medical profession realizes that when they value profits over patients, they may get hit where they are concerned the most, in their pocketbooks. The healing now must take place within the medical profession itself. I believe I am contributing to that healing process.
Thanks again for taking the time out to look at my website, and I appreciate that. And if you ever need any services, give me a call. Thank you.